Hi everybody, I'm Tony Sanchez, and the book I chose to read this week was Crown: An Ode to the Fresh Cut by Derek Barnes, and the illustrator was Gordon C. James. Um, this story was about a young boy, um, a black boy, that goes to an all-black barbershop, and it's just pretty much a story of, barbershop talk between guys. This boy goes in there, and all the older guys are giving him a hard time, just telling him, "Hey, a fresh cut will sure make the ladies like you. You'll show up at school, and all her friends are gonna be like, oh, he's so cute." And one guy even said that it builds confidence, and it'll turn him into a whole new person, and it might even make him do good on a test. Um, and they just kind of go on, and he sees different characters getting haircuts, and how they present themselves. And one guy, he says he's a businessman. The boy called him a businessman, and says that he's going places, and he wants to be just like him, and when he gets older. And it just kind of goes through that, and then it kind of sums up saying, sometimes all you need is a fresh cut. You'll feel like $1,000,000. And the last of it is that he will feel magnificent, flawless, like royalty. And then he says, "Hello, world." Um, the last part, "Hello, world," is just him finishing up at the barber shop, and just it just means that he's leaving. He's about to walk out into the real world, and like they're not ready for him because he's all freshened up. He feels like $1,000,000. He's ready to conquer the world, and that pretty much just kind of sums up the story. And it is a good story. I feel like boys can relate to this a little more because it talks about fades, and it's just about men talking in the barber shop. Um, yeah, I think this is an important book because it's about black kids. Diverse and multicultural is what we want to teach our kids these days, and diversity and minorities is very important, especially in the United States. There's a lot of race issues and problems in the United States. So the more stories we read about diversity, or about people of another culture or race, it's very helpful. You know, it might not help the race problem that we have, or it might not fix the race problem that we have, but it'll sure help it if we just tell our students the importance of you know everybody, and teach them that everybody's equal. This is a good story. I don't know if it's something that I would share to my class. It's something that a book that I would definitely have in my classroom, and children can grab it and read it if they want, during open reading time or whatever. But as far as something that I would need to share, I would say probably not. Um, it don't really go into the basics. If it talks about the boy having a troubled life, maybe being bullied or being racist, getting racist comments towards or whatever, and then he goes into the barber shop and comes out, feeling this, and it done something, if it stated what good it caused in his life, maybe. But as far as just a bunch of guys telling him that he's gonna have confidence, I wouldn't really say it's a necessity in the classroom, but it is a good book. It teaches a lot of life lessons. Like I said, diversity and culture is important. Um, but I enjoyed the book. It is a book that I have read before, or a story that I've heard. Um, I read it to my son the other day, and he liked it, and we love going to the barber shop. He can relate to it because we do sit in there, and he does kind of mess around with the older guys. So reading this book, he definitely related to it, and we had a lot of fun with it. Well, that was the book I chose to read this week. So I hope everybody liked it, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.